All right, workout worthy. Welcome to Amazing Abs. This is a quick, effective, fun core workout, perfect for all fitness levels. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and save this video. You can come back and do this amazing ab workout anytime. Now today's amazing abs is going to be based on time, not speed. We are going to do 1 minute intervals going at our own pace. So this really can be individualized to what you need. We're going to start with a basic crunch. So let's bring it on to our sit bones. Lay that nice and slow. Fingertips are behind our ears, lifting up to a hover. 3, 2, are we ready? 60 seconds, just a basic crunch. Here we go.
Work.
Reaching through the crown of your head, feeling length down your spine. Our chin is level and we are looking up at the ceiling on an angle. We don't want to tuck our chin and look at our legs. As we lower, we come down to a hover. You don't want to relax to the floor. You don't want to bounce. You can crunch as high as you feel comfortable. And this is at your own pace. We want to be fast enough that it's a challenge, not so fast that we use momentum. We are breathing, never holding our breath, even when things get hard. Belly button is sucking in towards our spine, training our abdominal muscles to get smaller as they work. Keep it up. Almost there.
Rest.
30 seconds. So active rest. Now keep in mind, as we do different exercises, you can always come back to a basic crunch, or you can do a previous exercise if that works better. The only change is we're going to extend our legs straight. The rest of the crunch is going to be exactly the same. Stretching through the crown of our head, lifting up to that hover. 60 seconds. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Work.
So 60 seconds. A basic crunch with our legs extended straight. Everything else is the same. Now, if this puts too much pressure on your lower back, go right ahead and bend your knees back to a traditional basic crunch. Stretching our head to the wall behind us, feeling that length. Keeping the chin level. Still looking up at the ceiling on an angle. Elbows are out nice and wide. Gotta keep the shoulders low and relaxed. Our neck is long and lean. A lot to think about with a basic crunch. We're breathing, never holding our breath. Fast enough that it's a challenge, not so fast that we use momentum.
Rest.
Great job. Okay, we got 30 seconds, active rest, getting ready for the next exercise. You can stay with the basic crunch, you can stay with your legs extended, or the only change is we're gonna extend our legs up vertical. Belly button sucks in towards our spine. We're still doing the basic crunch with our legs in this position. Stretching our head to the wall behind us, feeling that length, keeping our elbows out nice and wide, keeping our chin level. We're gonna lift to the hover, 60 seconds. Here we go.
Work.
So we're really trying to keep our legs stationary. They're not moving, but we're having to support them in this different position. Exhale, inhale, never holding our breath. Fast enough that it's a challenge, not so fast that we use momentum. You might feel your speed slowing down. That might be because the movements are getting a little more challenging. That might be because we're getting more fatigued. But listen to your body. Good form, isolating the core, is much more important than how fast you go.
Recover for 30 seconds.
Great job. 30 seconds. Active rest. Kind of shake it out. Anything we've done so far is fair game. The next option is gonna be extending our legs out, but instead of resting our legs on the floor, we're gonna lift our legs to a hover. So this is hard in itself, just holding this position. But if you can, when your legs hover, we wanna do a basic crunch. Ready? Almost there. 1 minute. 3, 2, here we go. Belly is sucking in towards our spine. Your legs, they can be hovering over the floor, or you can rest your legs down on the floor. And 60 seconds is a really long time. So you might do some with your legs rested. You might do some with your legs in that isometric hover. Belly sucks in towards the spine. Breathing. Feeling that length even as we crunch. Whew. Set my legs down just for a little bit of a rest. Making sure I'm protecting my spine. Protecting my back while I'm challenging my core. I'm gonna go back up to the hover, see how many I can do in good form. Breathing. All right, that's about it. Whew. Gotta bring my legs down. Basic crunches. With my legs resting on the floor, it's still really hard.
Rest.
Whew. All right, next exercise, we got about 30 seconds. Now we are going to bend our knees and extend our legs up. Here we are gonna hover, and then we're going to crunch. Hover, crunch, hover. Okay, I'm not starting yet. 60 seconds is long enough, but that gives you an idea of what this movement is. We ready? So upper body, right here, we hover with the upper body, bending our knees, crunch, and hover. Crunch, hover. Crunch, hover. The legs extending as low as we can to the floor without touching and without arching our back. So if you need less, just extend your legs a little bit higher. Breathe. Elbows still stay out nice and wide. That basic crunch hasn't changed. No matter what we add, no matter what variation, you've got that basic crunch, belly is sucking in, chin is level, neck is long, elbows are out wide. Whew. 60 seconds, it feels like it's longer, but it's not. Hover the upper body, crunch the upper body.
Rest.
Great job. 30 seconds, active rest. I'm gonna change things up a little bit of a different challenge. You're gonna come up on your forearms, supporting your body, keeping your neck long. Belly sucks in towards your spine, nice strong core. And option 1, if you need to, keep your feet on the floor. Option 2, your legs are up here. Now we can start with our legs extended. Why don't we try that? Pulling one knee in and extend. Pulling one knee in and extend. So you're isometrically holding that vertical leg. Pulling in and extend, belly sucks in, flexing through the core. If you need to bring your feet to the floor, you can do this with a shorter lever. It's a great place to start. Upper body is not moving. Breathing. You've got that isometric hold, pulling one in, pulling the other in. Pulling in and pulling in. Breathe, never hold your breath. Suck in the belly and flex the core, keeping the neck long and relaxed. You got this. Modify if you need to. Adjust, but don't stop. Keep working.
Recover for 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Now, basic crunch, anything we've done, that last exercise you can do. If you can come up to your hands, we're gonna do a variation of this where we lower and pull in, one leg at a time. You ready? Long neck, strong core. Our legs extend. So our legs hover while we lower our upper body too. So it's lower, in, lower, in. That is the most advanced option. Modify if you need to, or go back to a previous exercise if you need to. 1 minute interval. We got this. Extend the legs, lower the body if you're doing the most advanced option. In. Now, maybe you want to bring your hands to your hamstrings. Just a little bit of a fingertip hold. That's a great option. Maybe you can extend your arms. That's really advanced. A little bit too much for me. So I could do this fingertip option, but I'm gonna keep my hands here for support. Just make sure it's a comfortable range of motion. You shouldn't really feel a stretch through your shoulders. We wanna think about strengthening our core through this challenge. At any time, you can still move with your feet coming to the floor if you need that modification. In, 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 in. Great job. Keep it up. Keep breathing. We're almost there. You guys are doing great. Just 2 exercises left with these crunches. Woo! Rest. Active rest. If you want to do a rounding of the back and a release, go right ahead. Kind of loosen those muscles. We're going to go back to a leg movement only. So on our forearms, supporting. Option 1, anything we've done so far is fair game. Most advanced is extending the legs and pulling both knees in. Extending and pulling both knees in. 1 minute. Work it. Nice long neck. Shoulders low and relaxed. Don't shrug those shoulders up to your ears. I want to say comfortable. I don't think anything's comfortable at this point, but it shouldn't be painful. It shouldn't be uncomfortable. It should be hard. Extending as low as you can to the floor without touching and without letting your back arch. Belly sucks in towards your spine. Fast enough it's a challenge, not so fast you use momentum. Breathe. If you want to go back, you can always go back to the 1 leg at a time, either with that hover hold, or you can do 1 leg at a time with your knees in. It's a little bit easier. Both legs is the most advanced. Make this amazing abs workout what you need today.
Rest.
30 seconds. Now our last exercise. You can stay with what we did. You can do any previous exercise, or we can add movement with our upper body. Lower, pull, lower. Hands can be there for support. Fingertips can come to our hamstrings. Lower and pull. That's a lot harder. Arms out, even harder. 1 minute. This is our final crunch. It's not our final exercise, but it's our final crunch. Here we go. Breathe. Long neck. Strong core. Fast enough, it's a challenge. Remember, hands for support. That's what I'm choosing to do. If you prefer, this is a little harder, but it might be easier on your shoulders. You can also do 1 leg at a time, pulling in, like we did before. If you want that shorter lever, 1 knee at a time, pull, pull. So many variations. So many ways for you to be successful. We want progress, not perfection. So do the hardest option you can do in good form today. Keep it up, keep it up.
Recover for 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay, active rest. Rounding our back, opening our heart. Feel that length, feel that stretch. Round and release. Round and release. There's 1 minute between us and the end of this workout. So we're gonna do a forearm plank. Flipping over carefully. Now, if you do wanna stay on your palms, you can. But if you can, Come to your forearms with your elbows right below your shoulders. Nice long lines. Option 1, all fours. You've got a straight line from your head to your tailbone. Option 2, modified, straight line head to your knee. Option 3, on your toes. Here we go, 1 minute. This is our last challenge. Breathe. Feel that length from the crown of your head all the way to your heels if you're on your toes. Belly button sucks up towards your spine, flexing through those core muscles. If you need to modify, remember, straight line head to our knees, nothing else changes. If you really need to modify, straight line head to your tailbone. Okay, lots of options. Final push, final challenge. Keep breathing. Long neck, strong core. Lift through the back of your neck as you reach through the crown of your head, feeling that length down your spine through each vertebrae.
Rest.
Whew. We are done. Sink it back, extended child's pose, reaching through your fingers, sinking your hips over your heels. Couple of nice deep breaths. Lifting up slightly, take your right hand and thread the needle underneath towards the side wall, still reaching through your left fingers, still sinking your hips over your heels. Lift up slightly, 1 breath in extended child's pose, and then switch. Left hand threads the needle, pointing to the side. You can turn your head just under that right bicep. Feeling that length, feeling that stretch. Back to extended child's pose. 1 final breath. Round up nice and slow. And we are done. Fantastic job, workout worthy. That was an intense, amazing abs workout. Make sure, subscribe to this channel, like this video, save this video, come back. Do this routine with consistent effort. Not perfection, but consistency. You will be amazed at how your body changes, how much stronger you get, how much longer and leaner and more effective your workouts are.